Okay, this is Robert with Santa Fe Albuquerque Foodies, and we are here with Chef Fernando Ruiz.
We got
in
fire
the kitchen
in the back too, and we got fire in the back. That means we really cook here.
This is great.
Scratch kitchen.
Yep. This is we're at Escondido for those of you who do not know him, and we're going to be doing another segment of what I call Chef Spotlight.
Yes.
Chef, are you down for some questions?
I'm open.
All right, dude. So, what's your earliest memory that drew you to food and cooking?
Butchering a goat on my grandfather's ranch in Mexico, probably around the age of 10, 11.
Okay.
And seeing where the actual food coming from. It's a goat, and my grandfather had cattle, goat, chickens, horses, everything on the ranch. We raise our goats, slaughter our goats, cook our own goats in the pit as a barbacoa style.
Wow, cool, man. Okay. Where did you train, and what are some places that you worked at on your way up?
Where did I train? Prison.
Jail. I knew that was the
County
answer.
jail, prisons. It's just a big chop basket in there. I always knew how to cook as a young kid, growing up, as my kids do. They'd make sandwiches, fried eggs, whatever, cook a steak. But that's where I want to say the passion kind of came from, and my grandparents and my parents.
Okay, trained in prison. Very, very cool, dude. Very cool,
Not
man.
bad, huh?
Yeah.
Not bad for next convict.
Do you have a favorite chef? Who
Chef
inspired
Tom
you?
Kirpin. Chef Tom Kirpin. He is my mentor. He is a friend. He is a coach. And he's Chef Tom Kirpin.
Cool, dude. Great. Name some of your favorite local eats.
Orno.
Or no?
If you're gonna ask me what food truck, I'm gonna go to La Loncherita for the pupusas.
Oh, I haven't been there. Wait, is that the one next to Food King?
Yeah, the blue and white.
I keep driving by and I have not
truck.
been.
They're great.
Okay.
Breakfast, Horseman's Haven. Orno. Lunch, La Boca.
La Boca, of course, man. For Horseman's Haven, what level?
Horseman's Haven is a gem, is a Santa Fe gem, as is Castro's Cafe. That's another Santa Fe
Castro's
gem.
another, yep. Two great places, man. Cool. Okay, name some of your favorite chefs in Santa Fe.
Chef Tom Kirpin, David Sellers, James Caruso.
Okay, so David Sellers is
Those are what I wouldn't say my favorite chefs. They're friends, they're mentors. I've worked with them before in the past, or worked on projects together with them.
Okay, cool. And for those of you who don't know, Tom, where's Tom at? What restaurant?
Chef Tom Kirpin, I think he's consulting right now.
Oh, he's consulting? Yeah. Okay, cool. And then David Sellers is Orno, and James Campbell is from La Boca.
Yeah.
Cool.
And Chef Tom Kirpin is on the Wine and Chili Board, Santa Fe Wine and Chili Committee.
Oh, okay.
And he helps organize all the huge events for wine and chili.
Right, cool. All right, man. What is your favorite New Mexican meal?
My favorite New Mexican meal. Personally, my favorite meal would be menudo, which is not New Mexican. It is Mexican. Let's piss some people off. Enchiladas is not New Mexican. Pozole is not New Mexican.
Yeah.
Menudo is not New Mexican. Tamales are not New Mexican. You can fight me on it.
No, yeah.
It's true.
It's the roots are in Mexico.
Spaniards migrated through Mexico to where we're at now. But I've heard a lot of people ask me, who are native New Mexicans, let's go eat some Spanish food. Automatically, I think tapas, I think gambas, I think sweet potatoes, I think chorizos, I think true Spanish food.
Yeah.
And we have this argument all the time. They're like, no, let's go eat tamales, that's Spanish food. I'm like, no, and I try to explain it, like, this is Spanish food, and this would be Mexican food, which is now Americanized. Just like the nachos. I got a quick story on this nacho thing.
Wait, no, don't do the nachos yet. I want to do it for another episode.
Later, y'all don't like that one.
Folks, we have all these episodes that we're talking about doing. So yeah, stay tuned for all this other cool stuff.
And those are just stories that I've heard throughout the years on how we got that name for this specific dish.
Right.
And everyone's gonna have a story behind it or another version of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll do all those on some other episodes. Okay. Red, green, or Christmas?
Red.
Whoa. That's like a definite
Fast,
answer.
quick.
Wow. Okay. Red, guys. What are some of your favorite things about New Mexican cuisine and culture?
When we get to the culture part, it's the people. It's the earth, the dirt, the water, the region we're in. And cuisine, when I first moved to New Mexico, my wife will be the witness to this. We would go out to eat. I wasn't used to people asking me, do you want green chili on your burger? I was like, I don't want green chili on my burger, you know. Or going to restaurants, me and my wife would be sitting there. The table next to us has a big bowl of red or green chili with a tortilla, and they're just eating the chili with their tortilla. And I was mind blown by that. I was like, why would people just want to eat? Like growing up in Mexico and in Arizona, we always cooked with red or green chili to make other dishes. But now I can say that I am a New Mexican and I crave bowls of red or green chili just with tortillas.
Yep, I get the cravings now also.
And when I go out of town, I want some chili. I want some red or green to where it is available. So, yeah. And real quick, if we can hire a felon to go into the White House, we can hire felons anywhere. Let's take that shit off the applications, please.
Yeah, right.
I just thought I'd throw that in there.
Yep. Okay, so what is your favorite dish that you make at home that you love? Simple or complicated?
Barbecue, American barbecue, pork ribs or beef ribs or smoked meats or cooking a whole pig. I don't eat a lot of my cooking as other chefs in town don't eat a lot of their cooking. Very rarely will you see me enjoy this food here because I don't anymore. I enjoy eating something that's not from here.
Yeah, that totally makes sense because you're cooking all these dishes and you've tasted them.
Tasting everything every day, trying a little piece
now
of
it's
this,
just a matter of making sure they're on point and then you're fine.
Yeah, it's like trying to cook Thanksgiving dinner at home. By the time you're done, you want to go eat at somebody else's house.
Yep. Okay, here's a good one. What meal would you love for someone else to make for you?
Beef Wellington.
Wow, that was
Wellington.
Beef. All right,
I haven't had it in years. I make really good beef Wellington. But after I'm done cooking it, making it, like I don't want to eat it, I don't want to taste it, I want that. I want to be served that at somebody's restaurant.
Cool. That's a really cool dish. Okay, just a couple more questions and we're done. What advice do you have for aspiring home cooks?
Make sure this is something you want to do. Make sure if you have a partner, a wife, a girlfriend, a husband, make sure that this is something you really want to do. If you want to have a family, it's really, really hard to be a chef and have a family because we're spending most of our time at the restaurants. I spend most of my time, more time with my employees than I do with my kids. And that's probably the hardest lesson that I've learned being a chef is you're gonna work Christmas, you're gonna work New Year's, you're gonna work weekends, you're gonna work birthdays, you're gonna work holidays, especially in the hotels.
Yeah.
But hopefully it's all for something at the end. Make sure that it's something you really want to do.
As a profession, you need to really dedicate yourself to it.
And I didn't realize that till later on in life, but my wife is awesome about it. We've been doing it for years. It is all for something at the end of the day, like longevity. So,
well, this is how it started for me. I had my restaurant, Cuba Fe.
Yeah, same thing.
And for 1 year, me and my best friend, we were like, oh, let's do it 4 days a week, part-time hours.
No, you gotta.
We didn't last.
Marry it.
We're like, oh man, this is hard.
And have a great team behind you because I can't do this by myself. There's no way. I got Miguel as my GM. I got Dario as my bar manager. I got Roberto as my kitchen manager. I got Peter as my front of the house manager.
Yep.
I got my cooks that have been with me for years. Like, I can't do anything by myself. It won't work. It won't work.
Okay, one more question. And thank you for your time.
Of course.
Really appreciate this. I'm sure a lot of the foodies out there are going to love it. Final question is, what is the biggest lesson that you have learned from your life experiences?
So, I grew up different. I grew up a lot different than a lot of people. I grew up in a gang at the age of 13. I've been shot. I've been stabbed. I went to prison for trafficking guns and drugs twice. This is a walk in the park compared to what it was growing up. And your past isn't gonna define you. My past is what got me here. It's not supposed to happen this way. It's a great story, but at the end of the day, we all have a story to tell. We all have a past. We all maybe have been traumatized as young kids and or children, but just leave that behind you and move forward, man. Like, that's the best way to do it. Like, I have ex-convicts, felons working here, my servers, bartenders, kitchen staff. I'm gonna say about 65% have some kind of record. I got guys on ankle monitors walking around taking food orders. Don't let that shit define you. You know what I mean? Like, we all have a story to tell. It's just a different story every time.
Yep. Very, very cool, dude. All right, well, thank you very much, buddy.
Thank you, man.
Have a great day. And
You
folks,
too.
stay tuned for more cool ideas that we have planned to talk about New Mexican food food in general, and goodbye from Escondido.
Yes, come by and say hello. Don't
Bye.
be shy.